had not 1, not 2, not even 3, but 7 collections on my credit report. Yes, you heard right. I said 7 collections. That's a collection for every day of the week. My credit was really bad and I needed to do something fast to get my scores up because I was ready to purchase a house. So I got to work and I was able to get all 7 of those things removed, and I did it all on my own. I ended up increasing my credit score by over 100 points, and I'm getting ready to tell you just how I did that and how you can too. So don't go nowhere. I'll be right back.
Money coming, money go. I've been at it on the low. Double up.
What's up, guys? This is Monique and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, thanks so much for stopping by, but don't just be a stranger. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button and join the family, because here we go everywhere in life together and all we do is win. So we are still on our money series, where for every single Sunday for the rest of the year we'll be talking money topics, from how to save money, how to make money, all things YouTube, and now credit. As always, I have to let you know I am not a credit repair specialist. I am just a person that enrolled into Google and YouTube University, got my degree in learning on my own, got my scores up, and I'm talking from like the 500s to about 780, and now I'm going to share that journey with you. So let's get right into it. The first thing I have to let you know before you do anything else is never claim your debt. I'm sure if you ever had anything past due, if you've had anything going to collections, you got one of those phone calls that says, "This is an attempt to collect the debt, and any information obtained will be used for that purpose." You know what that sounds like to me? You have the right to remain silent, and anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. So you know what I do? I remain silent, because if you let them know who you are making yourself bound legally to their debt, and then that's harder to work with. So when I get those calls, I either one, don't answer, or when I recognize that it is a debt collector, I just politely hang up. Or when they say, "May I speak to Monique Hinton?" "You have the wrong number." And I politely hang up that phone and go on about my day. That pretty much keeps the ball in your court, and we get to decide how we want to proceed at that point. So I started this journey off by getting a copy of my credit report from all 3 credit bureaus. That's TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. That's really important because not all creditors and collection agencies report your debt to every single credit bureau. On one of my reports, I had only 5 collections, and saying only 5 sounds crazy. I mean, that's a lot. But anyway, I had 6 on another credit report, and then the last one I had all 7 of those things. So that's why you have to get access to all of your credit reports. Now, I use Credit Karma. I'm sure you have heard about Credit Karma if you watch any of my other videos. I've said this over and over, but Credit Karma is only good for looking at your reports. Why? Because Credit Karma use the Vantage scoring system. That's not what your mortgage lenders use. Credit Karma is kind of like a Tinder date. They never look like what their profile picture look like, and you get shocked when you really see the truth. Now, Credit Karma only has TransUnion and Equifax credit reports. I had to get my Experian credit report from Experian.com. So once I got it, I made a long list of all of those collections, and on their list I also included the collection agency name, their number, their address, if they had a partial account number. Like, I laid it all out, and I put it in order as far as how much I owed, from least to greatest. So when it came to my collections, there are 2 ways I handled it, and the first was I disputed. Now, if you have the time and energy, I am going to tell you to never pay for a collection. Dispute. Now, technically, you're supposed to dispute if there are any inaccuracies. And honestly, there are so many people that have inaccuracies on their credit report, but they don't take the time to really look at it, scan, see what's wrong, and it just stays on there for all 7 of those years. Now, when I first started out on this journey, you know, I told you I went to Google and did my little research. I did not know a lot about what I was doing. However, I still got it all worked out. But I disputed online. Now, before you say, no, you're not supposed to, I know. They say when you do it online, you give up your right to sue, all kinds of stuff. I didn't know at the time, but I know better now. So I'm going to tell you the best way to dispute is by letter. And there are many dispute letter templates online that you can find, but I'm gonna go ahead on and tell you everything that you need to put in your letter. Why? Because when you are searching for these templates, I wanna make sure you are choosing the correct template.